Hi, my name is Ayesha Holder, and I've kind of lost my ability to read physical books. I have not read a physical book in a while, and every time I try to read a physical book, I get distracted easily, or I get this sense that I'm just wasting my time because I could be listening to an audiobook and doing like work. I don't like that because my favorite media for reading is physical books. I don't like the idea of not being able to enjoy it fully. And it's not I'm not enjoying reading anymore because I love reading, but I just cannot read physical books. So I'm going to challenge myself to get my mojo back and start reading more physical books again. Because it's not like I don't have physical books to read. There's at least 50 books on my shelf that I have not read as yet, and I need to get to them. I'm not going to waste money buying the audiobooks, even if I did have the money to waste, which I don't. But I need to read the books. So the challenge is this: there are 6 weeks left in summer, so I'm giving myself 3 books to read. One book for 2 weeks. So each book I have 2 book words. Each book I have 2 weeks to read them. That's a bit of a challenge because normally I take a month to read a physical book of like this size, Twilight. I usually reread Twilight each year, and it takes me about a month to do it. Now, because I work full time, I usually have school and a bunch of other stuff, so that's why. But being that it's summer, so I don't have school, the only thing I have to commit to is definitely my 9 to 5 and my side hustles. So all the time I spend scrolling TikTok, watching YouTube, and all that, I'm going to dedicate it to actually reading books, physical books. So these are the 3 books that I selected. I selected books that I've already read and that I know I love, so it won't. There's no chance of me not liking the book that I'm reading and then switching to something else and still, you know, not actually completing the 3 books because I love these 3 books. So let's go through them. Y'all probably already know them. So we're starting with the classic, Twilight, my favorite series of all time. I have read this specific book in the series at least 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I've read this about 6 times and I absolutely love it. I actually started it, when was it, last year, and I guess this is where I stopped because as you can see, can you see? No, you can't see. So there's this little bookmark in there from when I left off last, but I'll be starting from the beginning, so that's fine. um, I absolutely love Twilight. It's not really what got me into reading. What got me into reading was probably Zane, the erotic author. But this book, it inspired me to actually start my first booktube channel, which I no longer use, and that's kind of sad. But anyway, this is my author too, but I do kind of want to mix in a little reading stuff. I'm just blabbering now because I'm nervous all the time. And my favorite Angie Thomas book of all time. I absolutely love Angie Thomas. All her books are great. The only book I have not completed by her is I forgot it. I'll put the picture up here. But I have the audiobook for this. I started it and I just never went back to it, even though it was so good. So maybe reading this will inspire me to go back to that. But I love Concrete Rose. I actually didn't think I could like anything more than The Hate You Give, but Concrete Rose, it's so much better. So if you have not read Concrete Rose but you've read The Hate You Give, you need to read this. And finally, romance. Wait, I have the wrong book. I didn't want to read Slayer. I mean, I guess I'm reading Slayer, but it wasn't supposed to be Slayer. I took up the wrong book. Fudge. Where's the other book? Eddie. I took out the wrong book. Can you get me The Illusion of Fate, please? If it's on my shelf. I hope it's on my shelf. But I do love Slayer. Slayer was a good book, and I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the series. And I was gifted this by, I'm pretty sure, Ashley or one of my sisters. I don't know. Those are the people that always gift me stuff. So it's either Ashley or one of my sisters. And there's a part 2. I need to read the second book. I have the second book in audiobook, but I'm gonna be honest. When I started the audiobook, it wasn't
That book sounds familiar. That was on your desk within the last few days.
Exactly, I had Illusion of Fate on my desk and I thought it was this, but then I look and this was on my desk.
No, but it's definitely still on your desk though.
It's
Check in
not.
the space there.
We have the what's Martina Cole, and then my notebooks and my Sudoku. That's it.
It's not on your bookshelf.
It's not on the bookshelf. We have an emergency. I'll be right back. Crisis averted. We found the book. Illusion of Faith. This is supposed to be the third one, Illusion of Faith, which is just, I don't know why I love it so much, because if I'm being like critical and all that, it's not the greatest written book, and it's definitely not the best book from this author, Kirsten White, who also wrote this. Yeah, she also wrote Slayer, so I think that's how I mixed them up in the first place. But this is not her best book, but it's my favorite book that she wrote. It feels, I don't know, I can't find words to explain. It just feels like actual writing, even though it's definitely flawed, as opposed to something that's, hyper produced, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'll be reading this one. It's probably the shortest of all the books that's here. I'm looking forward to this. I've read this 3 times since I got it in 2023. Yeah, I've read it 3 times so far. Wait, I didn't get this. I stole this from Tina. Oh yeah, I forgot. This was actually in one of my sister's box that she had like books and like old school stuff packed in, and I was going through it to find something for her, and I found this in there, and I was like, let me take it, and I'm so happy that I took it. It's one of my favorite books ever. I'll be doing mini vlogs for each of the books. I have not decided if I'll just be doing like mini vlogs to post on TikTok, or if it'll be like longer form videos to post here. I guess either way I'll post them here on shorts for YouTube. But since Slayer somehow ended up in this, I guess I'm giving myself a 4th book to read this summer. It was supposed to only be 3 because I only have 6 weeks, but now I have a 4th book to read, and I think I'll leave this for last, and hopefully by that time I'll be able to order book 2, because I really want to read the physical book. I don't want to listen to the audiobook even though I have it. The voice actor just wasn't doing it for me. But yeah, these are 4 books that I'm going to be reading over summer. Which one should I start with? Comment and tell me which one I should start with. I don't know. Emma, which do you think I should start with? We have Twilight.
Illusion of Fate is with the smart ass guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, read that.
Okay, so I guess I'm starting with Illusion of Fate, unless you guys vote for something different. But yeah, that's it. So that's my TBR for the summer, and hopefully it will help me to be able to just sit and read a book for hours like I used to and not feel guilty about it. And that's it. Oh, in addition, of course, it's Monday, so a new chapter of Sincerely Your Son is posted. So you guys can go check that out, and leave your comments here on Instagram if you want to message me and chat about it. Tell me you hate it, tell me you love it. I'll take all feedback. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. It's so crazy. I feel like when I start this video I didn't really want to do it, but I just forced myself to do it. But now that I'm actually looking at books and talking about them, I'm really excited to read them. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoy the new chapter of Sincerely Your Son, and enjoy the rest of your summer as well. Bye.